Offline of view for Chinese characters. Diana versus Elise. Let's look at it. Get a Raptor Ward. This game you can path either side. I personally would path up, just because any solo queue. Anytime I see double ignite top, this usually means there's going to be a death in the first 3 minutes of the game. Anytime this is probably fighting to the death, or they're probably both going to play for push. Meanwhile, you look at Balian. Balian has 0 setup for you. These guys can't help you gank at all. No CC, no CC. And obviously Ezreal's hard to gank because of his E. So I would personally path up this game because Ezreal's hard to gank and top's probably fighting. It's never bad to path for a bot. I know Perry says that pathing bot every game is good. So I'm not gonna saying that you have to path top this game. I'm just saying that as an option, it's not bad to path up. Because if you look top, look how they're probably gonna die. Look how low Garen already is. Anytime top laners have ignites, that usually means I could bet money in the first 3 minutes of the game, in the first 3 waves, someone's gonna die top. But anyway, get our full clear. Play for crab. Almost stole it. I think here you just immediately run to top crab. Don't need to fight him. The second you got this crab, even right now, you should he full cleared that down because you saw him in Raptors because of the ward. So you see this, I wouldn't even check this. I would literally immediately just cross through mid and just get double crab. Because if he's not here already, it means he's just late, right? So I would immediately cross through mid. LeBlanc has really good gank steps. You could W forward and then play the chain into Diana QE. This Azir should Azir either dies or gets shrunk to half, or has to flash. So I would just immediately fucking boom, just run straight through mid and do top grab. And after top grab, then you'll do wolves and then gromp and then you'll base. You'll base on 1300. Double crab plus wolves raptors. Wolves gromp is 1300, and you can buy either hunting guys or fade ashes plus dark seal, or if you're building nashers, you'll build nashers components. Um, but I would never take this fight. I don't know if you win or lose. We'll find out soon. But your W's down at the very start of this fight. B, I think of Diana as a champ that spikes at 6. Diana level 6, that's Diana's strong point. That's where she finally is strong and can engage or do stuff. I don't think of Diana as some crazy pre-level 6 fighter, right? Elise is a good early game fighter. Elise is a champ that scales into nothing and excels at early game fights and skirmishes. And you're the one that opted into this fight. So again, maybe you'll win it. It looks pretty close. It looks like you actually were winning it. I just don't think this is your strength. But you end up dying. It ends up still being worth because you get the kill. Meanwhile, Blitz gets it, so it's still better for you. But it's also you also fight when you're balling double based and their balling didn't. So I think if Ezreal or Blitz are faster at coming to this, and I think Elise also played this terribly. I think Elise she missed Cocoon, right? She she missed Cocoon, I think. Yeah, she missed Cocoon. I think here she could just sit into E and just wait for her support to come and not fight you. But she's choosing to fight you, so she's just dying. She's just killing herself, you know. But I think if he just sits in the air right now and just waits for either Azir to come or for Blitzcrank to come, I also think that Blitzcrank should never play this like this. Instead of Blitzcrank flash queuing, Blitzcrank should just run up and just flash E into Q. It's undodgeable. You can't flash it because you're knocked up. And then so that's why it worked. Again, good job, it worked. But I think here I would just play for double crab. I think it's an unnecessary risk. They have bot and the prio, and it ends up working out. But hopefully that makes sense. But again, we're in a good spot. Now we just full clear down. Base for item looks good. This guy dies, just leave. Normally this 33 is playable. The second you see this, I see this and I think to myself, ah, hell nah. I see this and I'm like, oh, fuck no. This is, right, because this guy's getting one shot and you guys can't 2v3 them. Maybe if you had ult, maybe, right? So I see this, same thing. Alright, fuck this, I'm going top crab. Okay, fuck this, I'm gonna go take his red buff, you know? Uh, this is not, you cannot fight dragon now, you cannot fight here, it's no go. So just instantly leave. Staying around, all you're doing is risking your life, all you're doing is wasting your time. You could be hitting top grab right now, you know? You could be, if you see Elise sit bot side and you see her start dragon, you can start her red buff right now, right? So okay, this is really good. I'm really happy you're taking these camps. This is awesome. This is perfect. Good trade. Now you do grubs. Now you full clear down. Perfect. Take his raptors. Base for item. Now you full clear down. Perfect. No complaints. That was a perfect trade. I think you could have done it earlier, but it's fine. You're just greedy. I have this. I've coached a lot of Dyna players. This is really common. You Dyna players are obsessed. Listening to getting a free E. You guys all want a QE, and yes, if you can get a guaranteed QE, QE is best. Why would you want to get a? Why would you not want a free E, right? In this case, you don't need free E. He dies to a combo. He dies to QWE ult, right? So what do? We just E first, then W, then R, and then Q. And when you R, they're knocked up. So when you R, the Q is guaranteed. I think here you might not even need to ult. I think you could literally just E W Q auto, and he might just die to that. And then if he looks really low and that doesn't kill him, then you ult, right? But I think here don't. If you E onto him, your Q's gonna get guaranteed because you're literally on top of him. The Q's unmissable. But obviously this long range Q, it's always very easy to dodge for the enemy, you know. So I think here you just Protobelt EW and he'll die. And then sorry, you'll Protobelt EW and then you'll Q on his character model and then he'll die and you can save your flash. It's still a good kill, but having the user flash sucks. Dying of flash is a really big cooldown. So if I'm you, I don't want to flash. I really want to save it. Let's watch this. Just too much money in the bank. I think if you spend all your money, um, and like this is an item, hunt the guys or whatever, this is completely winnable. I think you just don't have enough items. You're both level 9. You don't have item. Um, you, here you didn't actually get the E reset. You just so you just queued them straight up. So now you have no E up for 14 seconds. Um, so now I think here also now after this is already a good chunk. What you do now is now you just dance. You don't walk up. Now you just dance like this. If he's here, you go like this. He's there, you go like this. You just dance. If he walks into you, you just walk backwards. You just dance, and you literally just wait 12 seconds for your E, or you wait 4 seconds for your Q, or wait 6 seconds for your W. You want to wait for your CDs. You have no CDs. You don't want to fight right now. He's the one that wants to keep fighting you because he wants to keep charging up his passive. So right now he wants to fight. You don't. So here you just kind of do nothing. Wait for your abilities to come back up, and then you'll fight him when your Q's back up, W's back up, he's coming up, then you'll go back into him. And by then his passive should go back down, and obviously your spells are back up. So here you have to play patient. Here you're walking in and then trading autos when you have no spells, and then you miss your Q, and now it's guaranteed losing. And he has his full passive, so he's gonna revive. So I think so. But you say he has ignite. I understand coping. I get it. I fuck with it. Ignite did not matter here at all. Ignite did probably 40 damage to you. But like I get it. But so I think more importantly, again, you have a lot of money, and you're playing into his passive instead of waiting for your CDs. And you missed 2 Qs. You missed this first one, and you missed the second one here at the end too. So it's just not gonna look good. This guy should die here. Now, funny enough, now you should keep chasing him because you have ult. Yeah, there you go. Boom. And he just dies. Good job. Clear down. Look to base because you have your item. I mean, the component, sorry. Miss your Q again. Be more conscious about your Qs. It sounds funny to say you're like missing too many. Sounds like a funny coach comment because like forehead just hit it. But like yes, you literally like you can just hold your spells longer. You know, you don't have to instantly use it. You could like see how they're moving. Just run at especially when you have red buff. You could literally just run at this guy and just at this point, don't Q. You could literally just when you see him turning back in, he's gonna go for the kill. If he was playing out, he'd click like this, right? So you see this, you could literally just proto belt and just keep walking forward, and just auto him with red buff, and then just Q him. And not only is it the closer you get to him, the higher chance you'll land Q because you're melee range. But when he's slowed, same thing. You can also smite him, the same thing, just for the smite slow. You have smite slow, you have red buff slow. There's no reason you should ever miss this Q ever. Let's watch this fight. Because I think here, if you didn't, you could probably hold your ult because you would have got damage off earlier, right? And then if you have ult for this second part of the fight, when these guys came, I think this would probably be way better, right? Imagine if you ult here, the 2-man ult. I think these guys are double killed, then you live. So again, I think it's all mechanics. I think a lot of times my coaching is usually like 10% mechanics and mostly talking about like pathing and decision making. I think right now it's a lot of mechanics. Uh, just have to again, you can't miss all your cues. You have to hold it longer, be more Be more patient. Get your slows down. Blah blah blah. Spend your money. Here, I think this one's simple. You get the dragon, nice. You see them walking here. The second you see them above you, just walk this way. You'll just go Krugs, Raptors, Wolves, Blue Room, base, buy Leandres. You're also Leandres 800 gold. So you can literally just go like this way, kill Krugs, insta base for Leandres, and then when you base, then you could go like this, or then you could go like this. You have options. So I think here, just you see them above you, just walk to the right. I think this is just lazy. You're trying to ego. I see you. I see you. You're trying to predict Blitzkrieg and sidestep it, but again, it's just unnecessary. You're playing for style points or something. You have Leandres in base. You can just walk down. Why? If I'm Nyla, why would I come? If I'm Nyla, I pan my camera. I see we got dragon. I'm like, oh, she got the dragon. Why would she's good. She doesn't need me. You know. I think just go to your camps. I guess you really want Scuttle Crab or something, but it's just not necessary. You should be happy with the objective already off rip. If they come and fuck with you, well then Nyla's just gonna hit mid tower for free. You know, that's pretty good. Just get free mid tower damage. I think she actually got tower because of it. See, perfect example. You're not paying attention. You have item. You have Leandre's 800. So you, living base with Leandre's gold is like super 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 troll. Here I still think you should look the base. Like Leandre's is a huge spike. But anyways, yeah, that's fine actually. Here you see him pushing, so and he has no tower, so like I'll kill him and then I'll base. I'm fine with that. Good item, sick. Open the top because Otacon's up. As you're opening the top because Otacon's up, Garen dies. So you're like, oh, I'll just give because Garen's dead. Actually, no, you just don't think they'll do it on spawn. Let's watch this. Get by a hook. It's fine. As long as you don't get one shot, it's fine. Yeah, you don't get one shot. Nice. Oh, ulted nothing. Looks like a really good fight though, even though you wasted ult. Here, same thing here. When they're this low, I would never even Q. Here, I'm just spamming E. Hopefully, you could, if you're here, you might E over the wall. Again, just to get W damage, because when you E on them in W midair, you're gonna hit W no matter what. Block Leandres. You have red buff. You E spam auto. You might get a red buff slow. Then if he flashes away, then you'll follow that with your Q, just to you're not gonna be able to E again, but like you'll get the guaranteed damage. So I think when they're that low, just try to guarantee the E. Fuck the Q. Like this is a good example here. This is a perfect E. Don't QE. Just E this guy. Try to hit him as fast as possible. Kill this guy. Pull Otacon. Beautiful. Zero comes. Yeah. Okay. E again. Perfect. Kill him. Do it back to Otacon. Oh shit. Did you smite the Azir? Oh no, you smited the Azir. No, he was dead. Oh, I think here if you had smite, you could just die. You just 100% just kill Otacon. You just, instead of you'd Q auto Otacon. Yeah, oh my god, it's so sad. Does Leandres get it? No. Fuck. Unlucky. I mean, it's not unlucky. You smited the Azir when he was dead, no matter what. But it's it happens, I guess. Fuck. I know you want to kill him as fast as possible, but 40 damage really won't do much there. And LeBlanc is already dashing in, so LeBlanc's going to do most of the work to finish him off, you know? Holy fuck, that guy's annoying. If you want to buy sit on like Oblivion Orb just for that guy, by the way, you can. Even though he's the only guy that really heals, every fight's been based around him, and he's the strongest member. And his champion is just healing so much. So I'm not saying you should. I'm just saying if I wouldn't. If you built it, I wouldn't say it's bad. But I'm also not gonna say that you have to build it. Nice. 1k shutdown. Great. Get Zanya soon. Yeah, you've missed more Qs this game than you've hit, which is a problem. I'm not saying you have to hit every one, but you should. The ratio shouldn't be below 50%. That's for sure. Here, just too much money. I think you're being greedy. Like you should already be fucking ecstatic. You got 1,000 gold shutdown. You get double kill here. You see at least on vision running. I mean, I guess you just see Ezra. I mean, I would just pull this into the left side, like, and get ready to escape. I mean, you miss Q on the red buff as well, man. But yeah, I would just hopefully not miss Q. Pull it here. If you see Ezra at least come, then you could just take the portal and leave. If you don't see them come, you'll just finish red buff. Give yourself options. If you're here, you can still play finish and leave. When you're here, you can only play finish. You're too far to leave now, right? So I think just again, I don't know if you want to call it laziness or self-awareness or what, but a lot of times I think you could do these plays and safely. Like here, if you want, you boom, just smite it and just leave. You don't need a fight. You have 3,000 fucking gold. Why are we fighting, right? Um, so I don't know. I think it's like a super unnecessary death. No reason to be dying here, but it's fine. Oh, they literally get Baron. It's like actually like game losing death. They literally pull Baron because you died. So it's just lazy. I was always thinking about like just think about guarantees and think about like the risk reward. Like what's like if you get the rev up, how good is it? Yeah, it's decent. It's not bad. It makes you pretty happy. If you die, how bad is it? It's potentially game losing. So when you compare it like that, is it worth the risk? Nope. Let's watch this fight. I don't know. I just don't. I hate how you're throwing your Qs. Like, why are we? Like, it's obvious you guys are fighting. Like this guy, like I'll pause before you throw your Q. Like, to me, it's super obvious a fight's gonna back down. Like your Q's up right now. You just threw it. But right before you threw it, like it's about to be up, Nilo just dashed fucking in. Our AD carry just dashed in. Our Garen is spam pinging. He's on his way from a flanking, right? These guys are hitting our tower. To me, everything yells is about to be a huge fight. Like this guy eating in already tells me there's a fight. This ping, this guy about to W in. Everything yells at me we're about to fight. I'm thinking I need to save all my spells. You know, maybe flash you to Ezreal. Maybe walk up, E the Ezreal, he E's away, then I'll flash ult to where he E's to. Maybe walk up and maybe try to throw a Q on him. But you're like queuing the wave. And if you're saying you're queuing Ezreal here, well then I'm really worried about your depth perception or something, you know? So you're just missing way too many Qs. I hate saying like having a feedback point be like, oh, hit more skill shots because it's so troll. If we all could hit more skill shots, we all would, right? But there is a level to it where sometimes if you're missing this many, it's kind of inexcusable. You just have to like just hold it way more and only throw it if you're like 100% sure it's gonna hit because they're either stunned or they're slowed or they're stuck in animation. But you keep throwing it when they're like willy nilly, you know? Okay, but anyways, good fight. We get Dragon. Let's get forward to the next team fight. Probably this Baron team fight. Here at immediately base for Death Cap. Okay, you're super fucking strong now. Watch this fight. God, this guy heals so much. Maybe we really should be buying that Oblivion Orb. Like, holy fuck. I mean, yeah. It's literally just you didn't even like play this badly. Like you hit all your damage spells. You hit Q, you hit E, you hit W, you hit Alt, you Q'd again. It's just too much healing. You also have no magic pen. Like I think it's probably better to have either like a void or bloodletters over Deathcap. Even though Deathcap sounds like such a crazy good item. At this point in the game, not only like base levels, he's level 18, so his base level MR is really high. But I wonder if he has any MR. You'll press tab here. He probably has some sort of MR item too. No, let's see. I assume you press tab soon, hopefully. Yeah, Mercs. I guess there's only Mercs. Eh. Nah. I agree. I would go Death Cap over Voider. Again, they are all level 18. So at this point, nah. And no looks troll. No MR building Void or Bloodletter. But again, this late in the game when people are all level 18, their base MR is already spawning at around 100 or 90. It's a lot. It's a lot. So I think you actually need Bloodletters or Void here instead of Death Cap. And it's also cheaper. So you would have got that spike earlier. I mean, just 50-50 Baron. Normally, when you pull objectives, there should be some sort of advantage. Here, you guys are desperate, so you just pull it. He has a better execute than you. It's not your fault. There's nothing you can do to get this. The only thing you could do is try to Q smite it to time it better. But it's 50-50. I'm never going to blame you. It's actually not even 50-50 because he has a better execute. So it's like a 40-60. So it's not even your fault. It just happens. Your teammates felt like the game was so bad that we have to flip it. And then now you lose the game because they have Baron. So I don't know. I don't really care about this late game stuff. I think I really care more about the early game, like fighting when it's necessary, fighting when it's not necessary. A lot of the points were like mechanics, like Q usage, and when you should just E ult instead of QE, and who you should focus in fights, right? There's a time where I think you should have traded early. I think you did a really good job trading eventually, but I think you could have done that earlier as well. But I'm not gonna repeat everything I said this game. Just go back in the VOD and see everything I said. But if you have any questions, DM me on Discord. It's Chad Jungle on Discord. You'll see it on the right hand side in the Jungle Kingdom tab. But yeah, let me know if you have any questions about the VOD review. Goodbye.